a camera in the potty? Again? Ugh! Can't a sister get a little privacy on this program?
I can see right through that guy. You know, this extra confessional is 1,000 times nicer than talking in the toilet.
Maybe for you, I'm trying to prep for a flight here.
Hello? Venting? Shh! Anyway, new guy is so transparent, so fake, so...
Deliciously seductive.
That is exactly the opposite of what I was trying to say.
Pretty good looking guy to boot. I'm just saying.
Ugh, forget this! Anyway, with Beth gone, Lindsay it, and LA whatever looking like a real threat, my only strategic option is to make friends with the new girl. But pretending to like that is gonna be hard. I do not heart the new girl.
¿Qué idiotas? Incompetentes!
Girls on the rebound are the best. They cry, and then you get to buy them a pop and listen, and then, well, they still won't go out with you, but you get to buy them a pop. I'll win her over eventually. It's just a matter of time, and persistence, and humiliation. And I was born to be humiliated.
Look, I'm the #1 total drama super fan. It says so right in my blog. But Alejandro, he's never even been on TV before. I've never seen him in QT Monthly. I do not know what these girls see in him. They're loco.
Jeff, okay, I know maybe it looks bad, but I want you to know that I was not swooning over Alejandro. It was just the heat. I just want to run my fingers through your thick, dark, blonde hair.
First, I accidentally destroy a mummified dog, and now I assault a bird? Man, I love animals. This never would have happened back home.
It's basic weight distribution. Anyone with a degree in engineering or an IQ of 163 or higher could figure it out. By the way, you're doing a magnificent job flying this plane.
Who, me? Nah.
Now, don't blush. It's true.
Oh, he's good. Too good. Seriously, what is his deal? He is just so perfect. Ugh!
Perhaps it would have been kind to show the girl scene which way to go. But you've seen my team. We need all the help we can get. I have no problem being called Al. That wasn't... It's just chilly in here.
Cha-cha-cha!
Losing Sierra to Heather? Nah, tragic. But I still have the upper hand. The president of Cody's fan club doesn't know a thing about me. No one does. And I intend to keep it that way. Because compared to me, Heather's a saint. Is this her gum? Ew!
I can't believe I hurt that poor little cuddly. Ah! My own tears are falling into my scratches.
Like rotted fish intestine with a side order of fermented squid and dirty hockey equipment.
This is a really good picture of me.
Never fall asleep around a stalker. That's rule #1. Where do you get those shoes with locks on them?
Thanks to my extensive viewings and reviewings and re-reviewings of season 1 and 2, I can safely say with no uncertainty that if Chris says one thing, he means another. Ah, classic Chris.
I don't get it. I'm the least talked about contestant on all the fan blogs. Even Zeke gets more play, and he always gets eliminated first. Worst of all, on the flight here, Lindsay called me Noah. Noah! Have to make her see me.
When Jeff's around, I'm never tempted by other guys. Probably because when Jeff's around, we're always making out. But now that it's just me, I miss Jeff. I got flustered, but I'm not falling for him. Mark my words.
Whipping? With a whip? When the time comes, she is so gonna get it.
I mean, who gives away their shirt in the Arctic? Oh, he's just so... Ah, I have a boyfriend!
I've got wicked strong fingers. Docs can't explain it. My first piano lesson, I broke the piano. Got into sports after that.
Bridget probably only messed up because I did get a curse in Egypt. I mean, a baby seal? Come on. The only way I'll believe I'm not cursed is if they don't vote me off. Like, that's gonna happen.
Bridget was expendable. They all are. Some will prove to be more challenging than others. But one by one, they'll all go down.
Well, I totally rocked it today. I saved everyone's lives with my bare fingers. Everyone's gonna know who Tyler is now. Woo! Mission accomplished.
Oh, sorry, Noah.
Oh,
Will Noah ever make Lindsay remember him?
it's Tyler!
Find out next time on Total Drama
World Tour!
Whip me off? Ha! Not if I can prove my worth to the team. Or manipulate Sierra and Cody into slavishly obeying me. Whatever works.
I packed a season's supply of lip gloss, and I've barely finished one tube. No way am I going home yet.
Of course Heather's bonding with Sierra. She's Chris's favorite. And if that manipulative minx gets Sierra, she'll have Chris too. Oh, she's good.
New York, New York? Do you know how many stores there are here? I'm gonna buy like 10 seasons worth of lip gloss without even trying. Of course, I know Heather's playing me. I've seen every episode like 15 times. Hello. I'm playing Heather.
For a second, I actually thought I was gonna die in there.
But what a way to go.
True that!
I always walk on the edge of the curb, never on the sidewalk. Can't risk stepping on a crack and breaking mama's back, know what I'm saying?
Sierra could have been Chris's pet all season, but she threw it away, which makes her way less useful. How could this have happened? Wait a minute. That smile. Alejandro. That sneaky jerk. It's really on now. Just you wait.
How dare he pervert the name of Alejandro Burro Muerto?
I'm already prepping souvenirs for my postseason online charity auction. Like every time Heather thinks she's using me, I make a little notch in my belt. See?
Ugh. Does she keep her thumbs in her armpits when we're not looking?
Cody is so into me.
Alejandro flirting with Lashana? I would throw up, but he is not even worth the puke. Did you hear him back there? Even his singing is up to something. Ugh!
Look, I'd do anything to keep Gwen from seeing me in a German bikini.
My grandparents are German. Schnitzel! So I'm like a 10th generation slap dancer. It's what kept me alive on the school playground, and probably why I didn't make any friends. But who needs friends when you have a Cody?
No, I'm not. Ugh! I would like to smack that arrogant jerk right in those...
Strong, sexy cheekbones. I could dance already, but with his encouragement, I just went from Janet to Beyonce.
Oh!
Anyone Heather can't stand must be good.
Guess Heather kinda helped us win. Can't think of a better way for her to take one for the team.
There is no way Sierra could have knocked that rock-hard, walking prime rib of a jerk face off the platform. But why would Alejandro take a dive for me?
Sometimes I get the feeling Al might slightly, not totally like me. Punching him in the face probably didn't help, unless he likes that kind of thing. Huh. Fingers crossed.
When Cody agreed with me in front of everyone, I swear, I heard wedding bells.
Everyone! That's who wears undies in the Amazon! Everyone!
Gwen touched my butt. I had pants on, but it was pretty much my butt.
When I win the money, I'm going to get my arms extended. Next time, I will reach Cody's pocket.
Even as a child, I knew that someday a large group of people would worship me. I knew. I vote for Heather.
And Chris, there's $10 in it if you forget to give her a parachute.
Goodbye, Heather. Wow, feels too good to be true.
I vote Gwen.
I vote for Heather. I used to say that in my bathroom mirror all the time. And now, here I am doing it. This is so awesome.
I vote for Sierra. She's like the stalker girlfriend I always thought I wanted. Until I got one.
He voted for me? President of his fan club? After all I've done for him? Foot rubs, secret hair collection. I mean, it's just so... Cody!
Now they fear me, and so they should. I will make them all pay for what they tried to do to me, and then I'll crush Alejandro for dessert.
Chris is the one who played the video of me trying to vote her off, so why do I feel like such a schmuck? All I did was vote, which I had to do.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
I'm done. Did you know you have a little rip on the seam there? Just out,
Cody.
Okay, my logic may have been a little thin considering I had no idea where in Egypt to return the mummy cat, or how to get back to Egypt, or even how to get out of the museum, or...
I was never really mad at Cody, but I kind of liked him paying attention, and one thing led to another. Boy, playing hard to get really works.
5 of us on my team, 5 of them on his team. And then there's DJ, his own team. Make an alliance, and you kind of add him to yours.
As the only one left on Team Victory, I'm having a hard time seeing how I could possibly win this thing. Plus, I have a bit of a cold. And let's face it, I've never had a killer instinct. Unless it's an animal, it turns out.
DJ! Make an alliance with my team and we'll help you win!
Whoa, what are you doing? Hey, it's a good thing I wasn't doing my business in here.
I did have to wait a while for you to show up. FYI, Izzy likes to sing Pop Goes the Weasel when she... Ugh. Oh, he is good. I want the tape. Give me the tape! How do you open this thing?
You know, Heather really shouldn't let her obvious crush on Alejandro get in the way of the game. Having a relationship with Duncan really screwed things up for me last season. Trent. I meant Trent. Just a slip of the tongue. I want that tape back. Give me the tape. How do you open this thing?
If Chris wants to have a dumb party, he should just hire a caterer. Because I am not it. Perhaps I'll just have to add a few surprises to his clams.
No wonder my little cousins aren't allowed to watch this show.
I think Noah's auntie is right to block this show. It's way out of control.
Okay, fine. So I did let a guy get in the way of how I played the game. I really can't stop thinking about how Duncan could just abandon me like this, and I messed up. Did I just say that on air? I want that tape back! Give me the tape! Oh! How do you open this thing?
Malvada bruja!
Malditos incompetentes!
Ever since I won in Newfoundland, I'm starting to feel like I could win this whole thing, thanks to my lucky charm, Irene. Can you believe she lifted my curse? I know, it's amazing. As long as she's okay, I'm golden.
Irene. I didn't expect DJ to bond with my handiwork, but the symbol I painted on her is holding up well, and his confidence is blooming, which is tragic and delicious.
Would have been nice to have some teammates again. But at least with Alejandro, I've got an ally who's reliable, dependable, and totally trustworthy.
No biggie, just a concussion. Can you parents my phone and worry them not to tell Santa?
After nearly drowning in Newfoundland, wearing a life jacket full-time just makes sense. Right, teammate?
Luckily, I don't need Tyler for his brains. I'm still not exactly sure what I need him for, but it's definitely not brains.
I don't see well underwater. I guess it's a trade-off for my super strong fingers. This one can bench press 80 pounds.
DJ has Chris to thank for his departure. Not allowed on my team, and no merge on the horizon? Bye-bye. Nothing personal.
Aw, my little buddy Noah is like the funniest guy I know, so making him laugh is awesome. It's like getting an A+ in hilarity. I want to top his honor roll. Did that sound creepy?
A nose shake? How many more episodes are there?
I know! Courtney! I never thought I'd even be able to tolerate her, but she's dealable. We even have stuff in common, which is like the weirdest thing ever. If I tip over the edge and start making Courtney-type lists, rack me.
I know. Gwen. She's not a completely asocial freak after all. Sometimes she's even a good person to have on your team. Sometimes. You know, I wouldn't mind going against her in the final two. Obviously, I'd still win. She's incapable of making a list.
I don't know how everybody else can sleep, especially Courtney. I'm still buzzy, like I drank too much coffee, you know? 'Cause we won. And Duncan's back, and he missed us. Oh my gosh, I didn't lock the door?
The lock's busted. What happened to your paw?
This is so stupid, but I have no idea. And I'm so glad you're here to mock me about it.
Me too.
Ow. Hey. Oh, what am I doing? The moment I finally become friendish with Courtney, I kiss her boyfriend. I'm a horrible person. If it happens again, I'll tell her. Oh, is it wrong that I really, really want it to happen again? Horrible person.
It's so nice to have a girl to talk to, especially now that Duncan's back. Gwen probably still has a crush on him. Who wouldn't? But she also likes her teeth. A lot.
Tyler and Al are super tight now. After they spent all that time stuck on the plane in London, they even voted Noah off. Noah! Oh, I miss the pitter-patter of his tiny feet. Ah. And now, I think I might be next.
Tyler saw me and Gwen kissing, and now he's all freaked out. But I think he knows better than to talk about it. He better know better.
I'm bad with secrets.
Duncan and Tyler. I must figure out what's going on there and use it.
As a kid, I always fantasized about being an Olympian. Standing proudly on that podium with my head held high as I listened to the national anthem. Oh, mother country, bringing home another silver for Canada.
Now there's tension between Duncan and Gwen? Perhaps Tyler and Gwen are secretly dating, and Duncan is, no. Patience.
Did you see those sparks? Gwen's had a crush on Duncan from season 1, and he's always had something for her, too. There's a whole fan base dedicated to Gwenkin. I wonder if this year a new relationship fan base will start for Coyote. No, Kodera.
Interesting song. Someone's been very naughty.
No man should be that flexible.
I'll do anything for Gwen. She has to kiss me eventually.
The kiss was great. Really great. But was it worth it? I'm certainly not gonna last much longer. And Duncan's probably getting eliminated right now.
Gwen and Duncan? Duh. But boyfriend stealing's wrong. She's gone.
Tension! And it has nothing to do with me. I have never felt so safe. Thanks, Gwen.
Gwen is going down. I can't believe I ever trusted that sun-fearing, emo-loving liar. Well, at least I broke up with Duncan on my terms. It was totally empowering. At least I still have my pride.
Problem. Duncan is a strong player. Solution? Courtney is volatile. She'll throw the Amazons off their game, and Duncan off his game, too. All she needs is a little push.
Duncan will lose it! It's basic breakup math. The more mad Duncan gets, the more jealous he looks. The cruddier Gwen feels, the more vindicated I am. It's perfect!
My Uncle Julio is a hypnotist. Manipulating runs in the family. And that wasn't the only post-hypnotic suggestion I gave Owen.
Flirting with Tyler? I knew she hated me, but I had no idea she hated me that much. Wow.
New Heather?
The Running Man? Alejandro is all right.
Izzy, you have been replaced.
I am so ready to push Gwen out the door at 30,000 feet. We have got to lose the next challenge. Sierra will vote with me, but it'll take 3 votes to do the job right. For some reason, Cody still can't see the evil seeping from Gwen's poorly moisturized skin. So that leaves... Heather.
Of course my fingers were crossed. It's one of the advantages of making deals in the dark.
All I have to do is make sure we keep winning until Duncan gets booted. Then, maybe Courtney will drop her Gwen vendetta, and my new alliance can get rid of Sierra.
Cody, you okay in there? Did you fall in?
That only happened once!
Man, this could not be more perfect. If Alejandro fails, it's a reason to vote him off, Guy succeeds, and Courtney's a goner. That's some win-win action right there.
Al and Courtney? No chance. He's up to something.
Heather's a masterful adversary indeed. She's never used flirtation before, but that could not have been true passion in her eyes. Could it?
Next time the Amazons lose, Courtney is gone. And not for making goo-goo eyes at Alejandro, as if I care about that. You saw the way she was riding her emu. She is purposely trying to lose. Again!
How am I supposed to accidentally on purpose lose like this?
Classic.
Fake sadness has been a gift of mine since I was a kid. Watch and learn. Oh, Mom, was that your grandmother's face?
I've got Heather and Cody. Courtney is toast.
She trusts me, and she wants to lose. It is a thrilling combination. What a woman.
Gwen's gone! I vanquished my foe, just like my avatar in Third Life. A druid warrior elf with level 35 sword skills and level 62 massage. Now that she's gone, Cody can find his true love. Mwah! He's already forgotten Gwen. I can feel it.
Ugh! Back in loser class again, thanks to Courtney. She should be home right now, not flirting with Alejandro. She's just trying to mess with me and him, fawning all over. Ugh, Courtney.
Wait! Al is the enemy?
Courtney would normally be a much greater challenge, but being dumped by Duncan has completely thrown her. Now I need only give her a cookie to secure her trust. This is what I will do with that trust.
Al isn't a fan of my gas, and now he's the enemy, so I'm trying not to fart anymore. I can't even risk a silent one, because my dad says you can see farts when it's cold out, just like you can see your breath. Scientifically speaking, a fart is just a bum breath.
Okay, so maybe he's still a bit sad about Gwen. But I'll cheer him up. That's what a good wife does. We've been married 14 times in my head and twice in my online blog, I Dream of Cody. So it'll happen for real eventually.
I don't trust Alejandro. I don't like Alejandro. But letting him know that doesn't gain me anything. So I'll keep it buddy-buddy, and while he works on Courtney, I'll work on Owen. May the best man win.
Gwen.
How long can you hold a fart before it's seriously dangerous? One time, I tried to hold in a fart all day at school, and when it came out, it ripped my pants off. I've never been this popular. Oh, I feel like the belle of the ball. Without the bell part, or the ball part. The of the part still works, though. Captain.
Muttony? I must play along, at least until I regain Owen's loyalty. At which point, I will destroy that butter donkey.
Will I require surgery? Absolutely. Months of physiotherapy? Probably. Was it worth it? Definitely.
Heather is so jealous. This is great. Not because I want her to, because she'll be that much easier to eliminate.
Husband, Cody.
Eliminate Duncan from game is now number 2 on my to-do list. Welcome to number 1, Heather.
What kind of TV show doesn't have a makeup department? This cast needs to get some gumption. And some agents.
I need immunity, especially around Alejandro, but sticking it to Courtney just feels so right. And that can't be wrong.
I don't know what kind of weddings Alejandro has been to, but each groom gets one bride. One.
What? How? Does she have some kind of creepy wedding dress radar implanted in her?
So I let him think I was going along with it. Nobody tells me what to do.
Okay, so eliminating Heather is now number 1, 2, 3, and 5 of my top 5 goals. Ripping out Duncan's eyebrow ring is number 4.
Here is something Cody doesn't know. I became an ordained minister on the internet. I can marry Cody for real. Oh yeah, I'll recite the ceremony super fast, and all he has to do is say, I do.
Of course I fell on purpose. I am a gifted balancer. But it would be unwise to appear too strong right now, with the teams just dissolved. I don't require immunity, thanks to my alliances with Heather, Owen, and Duncan. So I lay in wait like a crocodilo. A devilishly handsome crocodilo.
I've been waiting 2 seasons for this day, and now it's ruined. I had something old, Chris, something new, my wedding dress, and something borrowed, Cody's toothbrush, and now I've got something blue. Me. Why couldn't he just say it, huh? Do you, Cody, take Sierra to be your wife forever and ever and ever?
Don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying the silent treatment, but it's starting to get old. With Owen gone, I lost a vote I could count on. So I figured making nice with Courtney wasn't a bad idea.
If I can get Sierra off this show, I win Cody's loyalty and leave Alejandro with only Duncan.
I would like to send a shout out to my personal trainer, Bunny, for making me do all those sprints. You rule! Sorry for calling you a waste of skin. You know that was just the adrenaline talking. Also, big ups to my hand-to-hand combat instructor, Butchie. You are not a roid monkey, no matter what I said.
A small price to pay for Duncan's loyalty. What I forgot to mention is that I won a gold medal at the South American Skate Olympics. I've been dreading the eating competition because my body is my temple. And what temple keeper would contaminate this?
Now that Cody's drinking the love potion tea instead of me, it's finally working! He's already weak in the knees around me. A few more cups, and he'll be the perfect husband. I love saying that!
My brother Carlos is a professional soccer player.
Even I'm not that ruthless.
Now that I know Heather can be persuaded, it's time to focus on breaking the bonds of Sierra's and Cody's matrimony.
That rat! I fake agreed to an alliance, and this is how he repays me? He is so going down.
Things are getting crazy! 14 down and only 4 remain. Who will almost die next? Find out right here on Total Drama World Tour!
What? Win African Challenge, invite pathetically grateful nerdling to first class, win today's challenge, get nerdling to vote for Heather. Done, done, and oh so close I can taste it.
Marry somebody you don't have to trick into it. Move out of Crazy Town and join the rest of us in the real world and leave Heather alone, is what I would have said. But with Alejandro in first undoing all my hard work on Cody, Mrs. Crazy Town could be my only chance. So, do not judge me.
Between me and Cody Wody and the Heather Alejandro Love Fest, this plane is starting to feel like one huge double date in a can. Well, except for Chris and Chef. Chef isn't really Chris's type. Heather always manages to stay in this game way longer than you'd expect. And I've studied Total Drama long enough to know alliances never last. So I'm open to all offers, but I'll never make the mistake of staying loyal to anyone long term. Except my sugar-frosted Codio.
Sierra totally saved my bacon in the Serengeti. I owe it to her to at least be nice. And if she insists on handing me $1 million, who am I to stop her?
It's not just me and Cody Wody anymore. We're parents to 6 little chicks, finally. We're a family.
Sierra trying desperately and transparently to work me? Awesome! I am so gonna make it to the final 3, and Alejandro is gone. One Alejandro is quite enough. Although, with 2, maybe one would be nice and not try to defeat me all the time. Sure, Sierra and I are both girls, but all we have in common is that we both wear bras and mascara. Some of us better than others. Ultimately, Cody's a much better ally. Reason number 1, he's sane.
It was nice of Sierra to help me. I owe her my life. But I just caught her basket weaving a bird's nest out of my spare undies. It has to end.
Remember his birthday? Twerp is lucky I remember his name. Anyone who asks me if I liked having his hand on my shoulder will be wedged in a hole of their own. Got it? It is all strategic.
I did not let my feelings get in the way of the game. It's just that I changed my mind. Got it? It's all strategic.
So I'm stuck going into the final 3 with Alejandro. It sucks because he is so good at everything. If I'm lucky, the final challenge will be some other disgusto eating thing, rat intestines or whatever, and he won't have Courtney to cheat for him. If you're planning my murder, remember, we are on TV and everyone—
We need to talk.
Now that Sierra's out of the game, it would be nice to earn points with Cody. But really, I have to help. I've been where she is. Crazy or not, no girl should ever have to be bald on national TV.
Okay, Mom, I know how hard it is to end a crush, but he's a total jerkface. When I come home, the Chris McLean Museum / guest room better be destroyed.
Heather has a way of making my focus slip, like a too small Speedo. This race is my redemption. As long as I travel alone, she can't distract me with her clever words, or her distrustful eyes, or the way she tucks her hair behind those cute little earlobes. Focus! I only let Heather beat me to give her a false sense of confidence. But how will I explain to those at home that I tied with that pathetic Cody? Oh, my brother Jose will be compiling his insults already.
I made it all the way to the final 2-ish. I can't believe how close I am to the $1 million. There's just one massive thing in my way. Alejandro. Against just me. Never thought I'd say this, but I wish Sierra was back in here with me.
Believe it or not, I am actually hoping Alejandro wins the tiebreaker. I might be able to beat him in a vote.
Nobody makes shark bait out of me and gets away with it. Anyway, Heather was pretty good to me overall. Hey, I bet I'm the first person to ever say that.